Hi, welcome. I'm Scott Courgeot with Advanced Adapters. I'm the Vice President, and today we're going to take you on a shop tour and show you what goes on here at Advanced Adapters.
This is Ryan Copey, and Ryan runs our gear department.
In-house, we do all the gear cutting. We spline these two sections and do the big gear. And then we also send these out for heat treat after we cut the gears. And then I come in and we run our grinder. And I'll do all the journals on the outside OD work. Then we'll also turn and grind the ID journals in here as well with our machines. This is an example of our Saturn bowl gear. We do the helical cutting on the OD as well as we do the ID cutting on this. This is our Ranger input shaft. We'll have to put a helical gear on that. To do that, we'll use this machine here, and we'll have to install this cutter. This cutter spins as it's cutting, and it also has a twisting motion to put that helical into it. So it's going to be cutting like this and spinning. When the part is completed, it'll go from this shape to this shape. This is the evolution of our tooling. These are our old hobbers. They're from the 1950s and 60s. They're really great. They're really strong, well built, but there's so much setup time involved that going to the CNCs with our new hobbers has progressed our business by a lot. This is our gear shaping machine. This is an older generation machine. It has a tilting table. It has nice capabilities, but it does not lend itself to setups very well. So we've upgraded to our new shaping system, which is the Mitsubishi ST25. Despite the world changing more and more to CNC, we still have an older machine here. This is all older technology, but we rely on it to make some of our new parts as well. As you can see, we have state-of-the-art machinery here, but we still rely on some of these older generation machines. This is a shaper guide. This was used in older machines, older shapers, to set the helix angle on the gears. This would have to be pulled out of the machine, and anytime you change the helix angle, you'd have to match the guide to that, which would cost upwards of $50,000, plus maybe an hour or two of changeover time. Our new Mitsubishi is controlled all electronically. I can fine-tune that infinitely to any helix angle from -45 to +45 degrees. This is our spud shaft. To do the internal lining on this, we have to use a shaping machine for that. I'll be loading this up and we'll put some splines in there. And here's the blank after we've splined the internal spline. This is our new hobbing machine, our CNC hobbing machine. It's we've been able to increase our run times on all of our parts to help get parts out to the customers quicker, sooner, more reliably. The older machines that we showed would cut each individual spline on this part with its own setup, its own hobbing times of about 3 minutes per section, maybe even a little bit more on the bigger gear. With our new machine, I can cut these two splines with the same hob, the same setup, the same loading of the part, and I've got that down to about a minute and a half. This clutch tooth we're hoping to add to the same process, but right now it's about a minute for the clutch teeth. Here we have another part set up. We're going to be splining the top section of this. This is a 3-thread hob. It has 3 starts on it, or 3 threads wrapped around this circumference. This will allow us to cut parts 3 times as fast as with an ordinary 1-thread hob cutter. That 3-thread hob will cut these splines 3 times as fast as a single-thread hob would do. This is our new hobber. It's a DE20. It's a fully CNC machine. We can do helical gears with this, we can do splines with this. We can do anything from a -45 to a +45 on the helical angles. We can run multi-thread hobs on it. It's really increased our production to be able to get more parts out to the consumers faster. With shaping so many different parts and cutting so many different parts for so many different applications, we have a super large inventory of cutters to fulfill all those different parts that we make.
These parts here are coming off the lathe, and then from here they will be going over to our CNC gear department for gear cutting, whether it be splining, shaping, or hobbing. This is our lathe staging area and our mill staging area, and a product goes here prior to going to the next operation. And over there we have bulk inventory. All of this new tooling is to meet our customers' demands.